Hi guys, we're still in the graph editor, and in this lecture we are going to recreate is in, is out, and also see easy is, and change the speed in between an is in and is out. So I will select a keyframe. You notice that these ones are not highlighted unless you have selected a keyframe. I'll select the last keyframe, and of course here I want to is in. If you come here, you have is out, is in, and is. So I will use is in. Now notice I have a graph here which is very informative. It tells me that my speed is gonna start at 527 pixels per second. I'm looking in the bubble and reading there, and then my speed will go up and will become some kind of value, I don't care, and then it will go down. Now let's go to the first frame and apply an is out. So we click on is out. So now I have an is out and is in. I can see it on the graph. I can see exactly how the speed is increasing and decreasing in time. It's pretty clear here, is much better than looking at the frames. Now, what are these? These are handles, but they are not the handles of the Bezier. They are influence handles. Let's click on one of them, let's say the left one, and drag it out. The bubble says to me that my speed is 0 and the influence is 41%. If I move to the right, the influence is increasing. And notice that the graph has changed. What influence means? It means the speed of this keyframe, which is 0 now, has influenced the graph and how the speed is increasing, until the other influence start taking place. If I can click on this one and move it to this side, also we notice that you have an influence now from this keyframe on the graph. So the influence of the initial speed can spread on the graph. Of course, we have here some timing, we have the number of frames and everything. So After Effects came out with this interpolation. Now to understand better the influence, let's double click on one of the keyframes, and we have the keyframe velocity panel that is open. This keyframe doesn't have incoming velocity, so we'll focus on the outgoing velocity. You notice that the speed is almost 0. Maybe I moved it a bit. Let's pull it back to 0. And then the influence is 86%. Well, that's a nice figure, but I can make it 85% only and click OK. So the influence now is 85%. Let's go to the next keyframe, double click on it. This keyframe doesn't have outgoing, so let's focus on the incoming. The speed here, I will change it to 0, and then the influence, I will make it 85, and I will say OK. Now notice the graph has become totally symmetric here. We have 1 second, another second, and we have influenced the speed of the is out and the is in. That is quite powerful. You can play with it even more by using the handles here, and this is what you usually do. You will rarely go to double click and to play with the figures here. We have influenced the is out now, so the 0 is spread a bit much more, and we have influenced the is in, and they spread less. You can do all kind of manipulation using the handles. Cool. Now we have a nice bell shape, but we don't have to start from speed 0. We can click on the keyframe and take it up, for example. And here you are increasing the speed, and you can read your speed in the bubble. Now it's 900. So actually I don't have an ease out now. Now I have speed out and coming to slow down. In the next lecture, we are going to see how we are going to create an speed out and speed in for a 2 keyframe animation. I'll see you then.